Why we celebrate? Da, 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 why 7BEEE? Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode on the channel. Today we talk about why we celebrate. So let's get started. So why do we celebrate at all? Well, there's a lot of times that we celebrate. We sometimes celebrate just for fun. Sometimes we celebrate online. Sometimes we celebrate in invisible phones. Or sometimes we celebrate in games. Yeah, all those things. But why do we actually celebrate? The answer I gave you is not actually the answer though. There's actually an answer for why we celebrate. We celebrate usually to have fun. Sometimes we celebrate for survival needs. Sometimes we celebrate because it's connected to religions. And we celebrate because of an accomplishment we've been able to do. But now as we progress, let's just start the countdown. There's a lot that might happen inside this world. Celebrations have been one of those things ever so slightly nowadays. And even people have been taking photos of celebrations because they're pretty important to them. Here's a photograph of a Muslim celebration. And then, even those photographers have been able to catch the vividness, the meaning of the celebration. Just look at this photo and you'll see that it's just an act. But however, it's supposed to be Australian. And it is, these people are acting a religious play, a celebration of a religious event that happened only in written form, just paper, but not in real life, in front of these boys. And look at this. Now look at this, and you'll find out that this looks like a carnival, and it is. And even this neon tornado thing is pretty awesome, don't you think? Yes, and this is a modern carnival. And this was used to pay money that the government owed for some destruction. And then here is the Venice Carnival. Let me tell you a little history of this. Long ago, people have been doing that Venice thing, the photo that I just showed you, that little celebration. But then later, when the Venice people got conquered by other people, like megabots to them, aliens to them, the mega aliens to the Venetians stopped it, and they did some of their own religious ceremonies. And if nobody ever celebrated it, they were killed. Hey, you do not celebrate it. You're not even a Venetian. You're killed. So I guess that explains how a lot of things happen. But there is still a lot that might happen inside this world. Not a lot has happened since our worlds of, ages. Meh. But then later, after Italians got the independence, they started the celebrations again. It's almost been forgotten for a century. Somebody remembered it. And then boom, it happened. The celebration happened once and for all again. And this is the photo of that carnival. And now this is in Australia. And after a little bit of a wildfire extinction, the government decided to put on a music show. Even though it was raining, everybody attended. So, now you can see why celebrations are important. And now we just had 10 seconds left, so I'm just going to pause it here and I will use the 10 remaining seconds later. So, once we do a bit more celebration, I've been in a few of the famous celebrations myself. And even the extraordinary ones. But if you ever have been in one but never even wanted to, well, you were actually lucky to be in one, because all these things happening all around the world happen the most amazing things. And usually I call these the Festival of Colors because they're so colorful. So, what do we do in these celebrations? Usually we just have fun, but sometimes there's a more important role. Be part of something that's really important. So this is where I'll end this episode. And boom. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, click either of these two videos so you watch them, and I'll see you in the next episode. Shinhan out. Peace!